Welcome! In this video, we're exploring the self-esteem session of the Positive Lifestyle program for high schools. This session is to help build young people's self-esteem by helping them to articulate their positive qualities. They'll also think about how they can encourage and build other people's self-esteem. For lots of reasons, young people don't always feel good about themselves. Perhaps they compare themselves to what they think other people have. Social media can add to the pressure to be perfect or exciting. Advertising and consumerism tells young people that they have problems that only purchasing things can fix. Perhaps the people in their lives that are close to them have been critical or mean to them. Also, Australian culture is wary of people big noting themselves, and other cultures frown on too much focus on the individual as well. Whatever the reason is, many young people don't feel great about themselves. They struggle to articulate what they like about themselves and what makes them special. This is true of many adults too. I often ask people, what are you good at? What are you proud about? And they struggle to answer. Young people need to build self-esteem to feel good about themselves, to be resilient in the face of life's challenges, and to have confidence to try new things. When self-esteem is low, they might be afraid to try, worry about failure, or fear rejection. This can be exacerbated if they experience disruption in their key attachments or relationships, if caregivers have been cold, distant, critical, or abusive. Ideally, people's self-esteem is intrinsic, meaning it comes from inside you and is not as vulnerable to external factors. Intrinsic self-esteem looks like feeling good about your character, your personal achievements, or having an inherent self-worth as a human being. Extrinsic self-esteem, meaning it comes from outside, is more based on achievements being recognized by others and what people say about you. Whilst intrinsic self-esteem is more secure, it can be hard to develop. Sometimes developing self-esteem starts from extrinsic experiences, like a youth leader encouraging you and recognizing what you're good at. That's where we come in as facilitators. As I said, building self-esteem can be very difficult for young people. They might feel awkward or embarrassed about themselves. Young people might feel like there's nothing good about them. You'll have to work hard to make it a comfortable and safe environment. Sometimes with this awkwardness, young people might find it easier to make jokes about themselves or about others, to tease each other, or to even scoff at other people's contributions and say, oh, you're not good at that. Start the session by reminding the young people about the kind of environment we want PLP to be, that we want it to be encouraging and positive. In regards to the materials for this session, the Have You Ever game is not about singling young people out, but about emphasizing that each have unique experiences and qualities. The Find the Message activity might seem a bit corny, but the metaphor is that we can fill our own bucket and other people's buckets with positive messages. If the activity is going really well, you could literally finish by writing your own messages to throw into their own bucket or other people's buckets. There's not a lot of talking in the Going Deeper section, it's all about the material in the workbooks. So take some time to do that. As we said, young people might need direct assistance with this, as it can be challenging. So, don't just leave them to write, kind of move around, have a look at what they're doing. As you personally reflect on the material, try and answer the questions in the workbooks for yourself. How does doing the activity feel? What are the things that other people do that make you feel good about yourself? That's an overview of the self-esteem session of Positive Lifestyle program for high school. Continue watching for the next session, Feelings and Emotions.